History that is not repeated happens 1,000 times without any warning. The history that is not repeated, it is difficult for you to understand. History is special, no problem, it is not repeated. I want a history that is not repeated again without any warning. That they tell you and do not fulfill the promise they made. I want a history that is not repeated and does not be forgotten. That is a true history. I want a history that is not repeated. I want a history that is not repeated, because you can't live like this. I don't want a history like this. That is not a history that is not repeated again. But if it is my problem, I solve it without anyone alone, without any problem. I want a history that is never repeated. I don't want to repeat. I want my own way of doing it, without any help from anyone. I don't need anyone to do it. I just want to be left. I just want a story that does not repeat itself, and that is not friendly to have a repetition of something they already did. I don't want it. I want a story that is not repeated again without any warning or meaning that they say I don't need it, so that they never again bother to do something repeated that I don't copy. I want a story that is not repeated again. Problem we have to solve it in. This is a problem. I want a story that don't repeat it again without any warning. A story that is not repeated again without any warning. A story that is not repeated again. But if it is my problem, I solve myself without anyone, just without any problem. I want a story that is not repeated again. I want it again, no matter how bad it is. I want a story that is not repeated, please. I want it. I don't want it to be repeated again without any warning. I want a story that does not repeat itself, you know. It is true alone and without anyone. It is not easy, I do it alone. Nobody does it right. Everything mal, I want a story that does not repeat. I want a story that does not repeat itself. It is true, it is not easy, you know that I do it. Nobody does anything right. Everything I have to do it alone with no one who supports, and I do it alone with no one who does it wrong. I want a history that is not repeated, because you know it is true. I do not copy, but they want to copy in my history. I do not like to copy in. That they call me copycat, you know that. Other times they did it right, but I want a history that is not repeating